By Matthew Parrish from The Times and Anthony Howard, political historian. Both of you, thank you very much. What have we learnt from the opening hours, the opening skirmishes of the 2010 election campaign?
I think that all three party leaders are in quite buoyant, quite confident form. They all feel they've got something to play for, and they're all really up and at 'em. They're really raring to go.
Yes, would you agree with that?
I think that's fair enough. I think probably I'd be most worried if I was Mr. Cameron, because this is the election he's got, it's his to lose, and he starts as favourite. Two very good polls for him this morning, one less good in The Guardian. So I think I'd feel more apprehensive if I was Cameron than if I was either Gordon Brown or indeed the Liberal Democrat leader.
Is he in the sort of position that Neil Kinnock was in '92? Is that roughly the equivalent?
I think he is, and I think he's actually said that himself in some interview. He doesn't want to be Neil Kinnock come again, and he actually said that.
Yes. Do you think that haunts him slightly, that prospect?
Yes, I think Cameron's in a slightly stronger position than Neil Kinnock. It was always very tight, and it was always going to be very tight. I don't myself think this is going to be very tight. I'm absolutely certain the Conservative Party is going to be returned as by far the largest party. I think with a working majority.
There's a huge difference between being by far the largest party and having a working governable majority.
Yes, there is everything to play for. You're quite right. And certainly voters will be voting for the first time this time. This will be the first election in their lives where the outcome hasn't been completely certain. I mean, 1992 was the last such election.
Turnout?
Turnout, I hope, will go up. I mean, we've had two elections running which hovered around 60%, just below and just above 60%, the last two. And I hope that the influence of the TV debates and that kind of thing will get it a bit up, back to the 70s anyway. But whether that will happen or not, I don't know, because there is a profound disillusion, it seems to me, and disenchantment with politics generally. So they've got to fight against that. I agree, I'm with Matthew. I've never bought into the hung parliament analysis at all. Journalists love it, even political historians love it, even people like David Butler loves it, who once wrote a book just for the 1983 election saying governing without a majority. What happened? Mrs. Thatcher won a majority of 144. So I think it's a plaything of intellectuals. I think the British electorate has a habit of coming to a conclusion. I think it will do on this occasion too.
Fascinating. Well, both of you, thank you very much. We will be gaining and garnering your opinions a lot more, I would imagine, between now and May the 6th. Both of you, thanks so much for joining us. Now, back to you, Matthew.
John, thanks very much. Well, as you were hearing there from John's guest, it has been a frenetic morning, exactly as you would expect any morning when a general election is called. But the election has started. We have a month now of campaigning. The party leaders are out on the stump already, canvassing for votes. It has been a busy morning, so let's leave you before the 1 o'clock news with the key images of this morning.
Morning, Prime Minister. You're good. Right time.
So there, Gordon Brown just emerging, being greeted at the door by Christopher